What's up, TORCS racers? Steve Harris with Low Class Media. After watching my Cole's Fun Pit video, I feel like I looked really slow, but what does it really mean to be fast? There are all kinds of answers to that question, and I know for me, the definition of being fast is rapidly changing. And I'll be talking about all that and breaking down my race experience from TORCS Round 8 Cole's Fun Pit. The post-race blues. A time where it's 4 more weeks until we get to do what we love most. But it's a time where we can reflect on our performance and wonder, why did I finish where I did? What can I change? Did I do everything correct? How am I gonna get faster?
I just wish I was better at riding a dirt bike. Am I really gonna get fast one day? Gosh, I really want a sandwich right now. Why does everybody watch my videos and not subscribe to my channel?
Yeah. Why do you guys watch all my videos and not subscribe to my channel? I'll give you 5 seconds to go below and hit subscribe. But really, thank you for subscribing to my channel. At Cole's, there was a ton of people who came up to me and said hello, so it's really a pleasure to know that I'm able to make these videos and other people really enjoy watching them. So thanks to the guys who came up and said hi. And yeah, I really appreciate that. And this particular video is chock full of shout outs to a bunch of people that I see up at the TORCS race. So keep an eye out in the video for your name to be called out. But my first shout out is for Riley Johnson. The dude is fast. And if you're anything like me, when you watch the pros fly by, you're kind of left thinking, how is that even possible? And that's exactly what I thought at a particular moment this past weekend. I mean, here I was standing next to the trail, watching all the A and B racers go by on lap 1, and then what do I hear? Riley Johnson already on lap 2, right behind the tail end of all the A and B riders. But there was a particular difference in the style that he was riding with. Namely, as he came through a sand section that I was standing next to, he was going full speed with one hand on the handlebars. That's right, one hand on the handlebars. I immediately felt terrible about myself. So I've been doing some thinking. How could someone possibly have the control to be able to ride that fast with only one hand on the handlebars? But for me, that's kind of an irrelevant question because the time between now and when I might ever be able to ride like that, if ever, is so far away that there's just simply other things that I need to focus on now. Namely, like I said before, what is the definition of being fast? For me so far in Open D, it's simply been mistake-free riding. Can I get through a race clean without making a ton of mistakes? And if I can, usually I place pretty high. And at Cole's, I was reminded of this fact because I made a few mistakes and I ended up finishing 6th place. But as we move closer to the end of the season, where I and a bunch of other people will be moving up a class, I fear that the definition of being fast is changing and in a way that I might not be completely ready for. Let me explain. My peak speed is really not there. And when we watch the beginning of the race, you'll see that when Diego gets out in front of me in 1st place, I really can't keep up. And there are also things that guys are doing in the middle of the race where I see them go into a corner and come out of that corner in a certain way, and I just can't do that. So I know that there are also things about my riding technique that are holding me back. In C class, I suspicion it's not gonna be enough just to race clean. I'm really going to have to figure out how to perfect my technique and lay it on the line. But as I've been doing some thinking about all the things that are wrong with my riding and racing, I've found that they're really all reducible down to one change that I need to make. And that change is better focus. So for my next shout out, I want to mention another pro, number 3, Wesley Gustine. Gustine, sorry man, I don't know how to say your last name. In any case, He was riding behind me at the tail end of practice, and one of the first things he noticed was how I was clamping the bike with my legs, or really how I wasn't clamping the bike with my legs. As we all know, clamping the bike with your legs and riding more with your lower body frees up the work that you have to do with your arms to be able to control the bike. But it's not like I don't want to clamp the bike with my legs, and it's not like I can't clamp the bike with my legs. So why am I not doing it? Well, two reasons. Number one, it doesn't come naturally to me, and number two, I'm just simply not thinking about it. To drive this point home further, one of the elements that I discovered in my riding maybe a few months ago was steering with the inside hand. When I discovered my version of steering with the inside hand, I was immediately able to get the bike in and out of a corner so much easier. Namely, it helped me get the bike leaned over, helped me get my butt on the edge of the seat and my foot on that outside peg. And despite how much this simple technique has helped me progress my riding, I can honestly say while racing at Kohl's, I didn't think about it one time. Literally, it was one of the biggest discoveries I've ever made in my riding, and it didn't cross my mind once. That's a problem. But again, both of these changes in my riding technique are really reducible down to one change, which is to just simply have better focus while riding and racing on the bike. After racing Kohl's and going back and looking at my video, I noticed that instead of focusing on technique and things that I can do to reduce fatigue and simply have a better race, I was getting distracted and overwhelmed by the trail, and every single rock and route I was hitting was just adding to the chaos in my mind and not letting me think clearly. So as I move forward in racing in the future, what I'm really going to be focusing on is determining my race experience and not letting the trail determine my race experience. You're always going to get thrown a curveball in every race that you literally can't prepare for. In fact, at Kohl's, I went over the handlebars, and let me tell you, I was not prepared for that. But for me moving forward, I'm gonna be working on my ability to focus and limiting the amount of time that I'm overwhelmed by the trail. Because if I can focus better, I can focus on technique, I can focus on racecraft, and I can use these simple ideas that I've discovered all while training and developing as a rider to have a better race. So let's jump into the race here and see what I screwed up.
Open D. We've got the points.
Shout out Gil Ramos for the flag wave. All business. Diego, this snake, got me again. Honestly, I used to not be able to launch the bike, but now that I can launch the bike, I need to work on getting aggressive after I launch it and really rolling on the throttle even more. But man,
Good job, Diego.
well played, Diego. But he's able to just get on the power so early, and I'm like, I'm trying to go, but I feel like he's able to just leave me in the dust, literally. And I'm butthurt. But yeah, Diego, he's emerged as my main rival. I'm sure you guys heard me talk about him before, but he's made a ton of improvement. He's racing really, really well, and he ended up first in this race.
Look. Breathe, look.
You know, breathe, look, just some solid advice I'm giving myself.
It's a long race.
Yeah, I'm trying. Diego's so far ahead, I'm trying to remind myself,
Long
like,
race, Steve. Breathe.
I don't have to push super, super hard right now, but I just need to kind of stay in it because the race is long, and you know, a lot of the race is going to be determined by, you know, late race stamina. But I am a little butthurt how far ahead he's gotten at this point.
Long race.
I'm making some mistakes. And I'm just trying to tell myself, you know, I don't need to get flustered. There are people like literally right on my butt right now.
Go!
Diego stopped to take a quick nap. Go, dude! Hurry up, man! Get out of the way!
Baby birds.
I'm saying baby birds to remind myself not to death grip the bars.
Breathing clamp.
Wes Goostine. Best advice I ever got. Keep an eye out later in the video. There's something for you.
Good recovery. Let's go.
I hit that tree. I thought I was going down. I saw Anavi from Open Sea hit that tree too. It was getting everybody. Diego actually looked over his shoulder right here. He told me after the race, he was like, I can't believe he's right behind me again.
All right. This is Diego here. Where the f was that in practice?
Yeah, in practice, I don't know. I managed to skip that and never saw it. So when I got into the race, I was like, what is this? But it's not that hard of a hill, so just had to get through it. I kind of sped up over that little sprint right there over the course of the race because I just wasn't sure what was in that dust. Nothing. I could not for the life of me get out of that last turn. I don't know what it was. I couldn't figure it out the whole race long. I think, yeah, there's a guy in another two-stroke. He's right behind me. I actually don't know this guy, but he was trying to pass me, so I had to put the heat on. Not right now. You pass me later, but I don't feel like it right now. Honestly, I probably should just let him by. Calm my mind down. What do you know? Diego's driving off the trail again, and we're all following. Look at this turn, though, right here by old boy. Just whoosh, nice and smooth. He got me straight up.
All right. He got me. Breathing clamp. Oh no.
For a moment, it looked like the trail was going right, and I almost drove right off the trail. I thought I was done for. I guess they ran into some traffic right here. Breathe. Gotta breathe. Don't hold your breath. I do have a problem with holding my breath. Yeah, I think they ran into some traffic here because I caught back up. And at this point, honestly, I'm just kind of just chilling. I'm here. I'm in the race. No need to push it. You know, we'll see how it shakes out over the course of the race, but that plan did not come to fruition. Excuse me. Yeah, there they go. They're revving at these people in front of them, trying to get them out of the way. We ran into the traffic pretty early here, and I was getting caught behind a lot of it. I always felt like they were getting through clean, and then I was kind of getting caught behind people, but it's just the way it goes. Yeah, and here they go. Yeah, they get by right here. Yeah, they got through clean, and I get stuck here.
Yo! Yo!
Sorry. Man. And I'm so terrible at getting through traffic.
Yo!
I feel like, especially when I go back and watch the videos, sometimes I feel like they went to let me by, and like I just didn't go by. I just didn't go by. All right, we're back. I thought this was him right here. I thought this was Diego and the guy in second place right here, but it wasn't. And this guy just moved over. I was like, okay, sure, I'll go.
Yo,
then I realized
yo!
there's more traffic.
Yo, 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 little buddy!
Come on, little buddy. This kid was crushing it, though. He got over. It was perfect. Perfect. Got through there relatively quick. This is another lapper right here.
Yo, yo, yo!
You're supposed to say different class, Steve.
Thank you, thank you.
She moved up. I'm so good at yelling at people, but they get over and I'm like, oh, it's time to go. I need to be better at passing people when they let me pass. This grass section was kind of tough. There was some chop in it, and I couldn't quite, I don't know, I could never get settled on it. But I'm also leaning to the inside of my bike on the turns, and it's just throwing me off. Ooh, I thought I was gonna lose it right there. I've got someone right on my butt. I can't remember who it is, but they're putting heat on me. Taking out every tree I can get my hands on. That marker's gone. This is so weak though. I mean, just cruising. God. I'm disgusted. So coming up here, this is where I was watching Riley Johnson go through with one hand. Just wah, wah, wah. I mean, it was nuts. I like this little section. It was fast and kind of grippy. All right, so this is lap 2. There's a couple lappers. I was trying to get by right here, but I couldn't quite find my way around it.
Watch out!
I'm not using the magic phrase.
Different class, God.
Man, I'm such a nice guy. Sorry, buddy. I was frustrated and butthurt at myself, not you. I'm sorry. All right.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, indeed. I was so lucky to make it through there without crashing. I'm kind of skipping around here, or skipping ahead. Ooh, man. Almost went down there. So, I don't know if you guys saw this too, but throughout the entire race, there were so many people crashed out right here. And maybe something happens later in the race to me. But yeah, here's Diego. I was so happy to see these guys. I was like, I feel like I was having a bad race, but I caught back up.
Diego's
again,
getting squirrely.
Got to keep your feet on the pegs, Diego. Come on.
Go, 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 go!
But then he gets by, okay? And now I think this is Steve. We rode with him this weekend. I think it's him.
Wait up, wait up, wait up, go!
And then I kind of, I just nailed the brakes. And then of
Go
course,
for it, Chippy.
I think that's Chippy. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure that's him. But in any case, I love getting past, obviously. Yeah, I think that's Chimpy. That's another guy who runs another YouTube channel. And actually, shout out to Juan Sanchez. His channel is Chimpy, C-H-I-M-P-I. Something happens with my GoPro later, but he was behind me. He was behind me for a lot of the race and gave me his footage, so I was able to have a complete race video. You'll see that later, but major props to Juan Sanchez. Thank you so much, bro. So I like shooting down to this turn, but if you notice, I get to this turn, and it's just like I forget how to ride. Like I cannot get in and out of that turn for the life of me. Jump here. Woo! I don't know, it kind of sketched me out a little bit. I don't know what you guys felt like, but I always felt like I was going to get tossed over the bars. This one wasn't as bad. But, I mean, look, that's the guy who passed me just about around that hill. Who passed me going up that hill climb. I mean, he's already like got 10 seconds on me. And we hadn't been racing for like 2 minutes since then. And I just like, there's something wrong.
Different class. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
And then of course.
God.
Oh man. Oh man. That's Ian Anderson. Shout out to Ian.
Watch out, watch out, watch out. Coming in, coming in.
He knows. He pointed again. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, I tried to get over that thing, and I don't know. I was sketched out about the way I had to go over, and I stalled the bike and let another person go by. Just a bad race.
I'm getting mowed down.
Seriously. I was getting torched.
Hey!
I think she actually tries to let me by right here, but of course,
Different class.
I'm just like hanging back. I thought I was going to get around right here, and then I was like, no, pull out, pull out. Thought I was going to pull a fast one right there. A little alternate run. I think Ian passed the guy on that little hill climb right there. I ended up being behind this guy for a while, but I wanted to cut that out. But then look at this pace I have right when I get by this guy. It's like, where was this the whole race? I was pissed. Honestly, though, while I was doing this, I wasn't even thinking, man, I'm going fast. But on the other hand, I was thinking, like, wow, I'm about to crash. So, not wise to maintain that kind of push. Yeah. Thank you. She let me by clean. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's someone right behind me right now. I'm trying to listen. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so this is Ryan Quigley. I think that's how you say his name. This is his first race. He's like a motocross guy, I guess. And he's never raced in a woods race like this. And he is tracking me down hard. He revs at me and I'm like, okay, I'll go faster.
Okay.
Yeah, right, Steve, come on. Watch this, watch this. Just gets me on the outside like a pro. God!
That's Donnie's boy. He's looking good.
This guy's hauling ass. Man, shout out to Donnie Broussard, bringing random C-class riders to the D-class race. Thanks a lot, buddy.
Ow.
Look at this, man. This guy's burning me.
All right,
It's like I'm not even trying to go fast. All right, so check this out up here. Okay, see this? This like split arrow? I never saw this. I didn't see it in practice. Everyone's talking about this big log to jump over, and I kind of like doing the log hops, and apparently that route was way faster, and I never saw it, so I was kind of butthurt. Thank you. God let me by. Yeah, I never saw that split line, and wish I would have. I was getting more confident each and every time I went through here on that little left-hand line right there. I actually got new suspension on my bike. I did a spring conversion for my air fork, and it was soaking that up a lot, like really, really well. But this is the first time riding my new suspension was in this race, so I had no idea what to expect, but it is definitely better than the air fork. All right, so check this out up here. Get ready. Stephen Harp, what's up, bro? I got to give a huge shout out to Stephen Harp, Shane Arabie, and Jeremy King. They all helped me with my moose. I put mousses on my front and my rear. Jeremy helped me figure out what to order. Shane and Steve helped me install them. And let me tell you something.
Different class, different class.
Installing mousses is not fun. And we did it the night before this race, which was a mistake. And it was so hard, but they got me through it, and I can't thank them enough, so appreciate it, guys. Let's watch that again. And listen. Listen closely. I say something right before I crash. I was having a terrible race, and I hit these roots. I literally went over the handlebars. Like, you can't really tell from the video, but like I went over the right handlebar. It hurt so bad. My hands felt like just so jacked up. But right before I went down, I said, "They're right there," and it's because I could see the leaders, and I could see the leaders, and I was so happy to catch back up. But see all the water? I don't know if you can see the water on my seat there, but Kenny Whiteman, I'm not sure how you say his name. I forgot my lid to my hydration pack, and he gave me one, but it didn't quite close all the way, but it was way better than nothing.
That hurt a lot.
But I dumped water all down my back.
Fortunate to not have ended up with a chopped off finger.
The whole time I was going down, I was
Gotta breathe.
I was afraid I was gonna put my hands on like the spokes or something.
Can't really grip very well with my left hand. I think my grip is wet.
I had water on the palm of my glove.
That hurt like a son of a bitch.
It did.
Hit some root.
So Wes
Straight up
Goostine,
tossed me.
maybe go back and watch that. I'll explain this in a second. Go back and watch my legs. If you can see, I mean, I was not clamping the bike at all. My legs are just clapping on the gas tank. But anyways, so after that, you saw my GoPro was faced in my lap, so you couldn't really see anything. But Juan Sanchez, or Chimpy, I'm gonna link his channel in the description. He, like I said, gave me his video files, so able to see kind of what my race experience was like after the fall. But that fall, man, it really hurt my hands. And I know he's behind me right now. And from watching other races, this is the first time we met at this race. I've talked to him online before, but from watching other videos, Jimpy's a solid rider. I mean, he's a top guy for sure. He kind of has some trouble keeping it on the trail sometimes, but man, he can put down a pace, especially when he gets by himself. He's fast. Check this jump out. Oh, huge air. I have an amazing ability to jump without actually like leaving the ground. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember what happens. Oh, almost went over the handlebars. I'm trying to remember what happens here. I can't quite remember. Oh yeah. So we catch some traffic. So Chimpy was saying that he thinks I'm like faster in the tight stuff, but man, the whole time I felt like he was just right on my butt, breathing down my neck. And I mean, I'm kind of pulling away here, so I mean, I guess in some ways he's right, but I don't know. I was just not happy with the way I rode in this entire race. And see, here it is, not too much longer. I mean, he catches right back up. So it's just so weak, man. I'm slow. I think he wanted to be like right behind me when we popped out in here to try to pass me in this open spot. I was always afraid of that dip, like I was gonna go over the handlebars. All right, we both got through clean on that one. I don't know if y'all noticed, but up here in this like kind of rough spot after this was so nasty through here. There was a spot on the left, and then there was a spot on the right where it was literally just butter smooth, and I only hit it once and couldn't manage to get back up on top of that smooth part, but I found it one time, and it totally helped with, you know, additional fatigue that you pick up going through there. I'm leaning so much to the inside on my turns. It's disgusting. And you can really see the difference between me and Chippy here. Like, he's getting the bike, you know, really crossed up, you know, and I'm kind of leaning real stiff, you know, staying, you know, even with the bike. But he's really getting the bike crossed up and getting that. He's achieving such a better lean angle than me. And I'm definitely struggling with that because, you know, I'll lean over to the inside and then I hit a bump and now I'm falling to the inside and it's slowing me down. But look at this too, like, look. I mean, he's right on my butt. Like, he caught up like that. I'm butthurt. It's a cool little section through here. This is a gnarly little turn. Uh-oh. Take it easy there, Chimpy. Let's see what happens here. Oh, yeah.
Hate this sport.
Me too. This is so slow through there. Watch out for that tree, buddy. So I tried out this right line. I was wondering if it was a little smoother, but it definitely was not. But he's like right on my butt. And I'm kind of thinking right now, like, I was feeling tired right here. And I just kind of was like, I'm already having a bad race, you know, I might as well just let him go by, not hold him up. And so, yeah, I think I do right here, yeah. Yeah, look right here. I kind of point him by, I'm just like, go for it, buddy. But of course, I point him by right before, I think it's Eric, his buddy, is taking pictures of him. I should have let him go by after the photos were taken. But look at this. He goes to the start-finish line. What are you doing, dude? You driving off the track, driving through ribbons. I was like, fine. You don't want to be in front? I'll go. Oh, man. Oh, okay, yeah. So we're coming up back to those roots. And I was wondering as we were approaching those roots after falling last time, I was like, man, am I going to go through there? What am I going to do? But when we got there, someone was down and just forced us around them. So I was like, well, I guess that works. All right. So now I'm coming through here and I'm like, I'm thinking I'm going to lay it on it right here. I gunned it. Look at the space. Look at this, though. I put a ton of space on him. And then look as he comes through this turn. Just catching up, catching up, catching up. And now he's right back on me. I don't get it. And then look, we come out of that turn. Right there. There's something I'm missing. Maybe I'm just being scared. Let's get some sick air right here. Oh, he wanted to pass me bad. Okay. Little one-footer. I kept messing up this turn too. Nice. Oh, he wanted to pass me. But I think I get the bike in the correct gear here. Yeah, I have such a bad habit of coming into a turn too high gear, but I got down to like second and just gone. But not far enough. And then I give up right here basically. I knew this was gonna happen too. I go for the kind of this safe line and he just goes right by. He tries to run into the tree, but he gets through clean. And so here we go. So Chimpy's in front of me. Goes up a little further. Stay tuned. Drives off the trail again. Got to keep it on the trail, Chimpy. And there I just went by. So I made it by him. Well, yeah, I mean, I made it by him again, but see what happens here. Oh, yeah. This man is a wrecking ball, folks. Yeah, I think we're coming up to the end of the video here. His GoPro ended up dying, so he didn't get all the way to the end of the race. I believe this is the last lap, yeah. Chimpy ends up finishing right behind me, and I actually end up catching the guy. I was sixth. I ended up catching the guy in 5th place. I finished like literally on the back tire of 5th place, so did some decent late race work to catch up and gain some ground back. So that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. I know I said it earlier in the video, but if you haven't, go ahead and drop a like, and if you would subscribe to my channel, I'd appreciate that. If you want to see more of my content, obviously I'll be releasing videos every race. Again, I want to shout out my boy Diego, 1st place. That's his first win. He got to the 1st place spot faster than me, so congrats to him. I'm gonna be there on the next one. But yeah, I had a great time racing at Coles. I was reminded of a lot of things, humbled in some ways, but overall just had a great time racing with my buddies. Can't wait for the next race. We're actually gonna be closer to my side of town, Houston, Texas. We're gonna be out there in Eagle Lake at Styx. I can't wait to get out there and get some more racing in. So that's 1st week in November. But yeah, really looking forward to that, and we'll see you guys at the next race.